finally have some good news about the current release date of the Black Widow film. Although this does depend on how you want to see the film, whether you want to actually get that theater experience or if you're fine with sitting on your couch and watching it on Disney Plus. So if you're liking that second idea there, then we got some good news for you because when it was first announced that Mulan was going to be sent to Disney Plus on this premiere access thing for like $30 if you spend the $29.99, then you'll be able to watch Mulan on Disney Plus. And when that idea was brought out, there were the theories and rumors going around that possibly this could be used in the future for movies like Black Widow that really need to get released because you can't just keep delaying them over and over again. So we were kind of watching to see how Mulan did, because if it does really well on there, then we could see this done with Black Widow as well. And the past couple days, there's been things going around about how Mulan hasn't really been doing that well. But now we have some actual numbers here, and well, it's definitely not as bad as we thought, and it's actually way better than we thought. Because according to these numbers, about 1.12 million U.S. households watched Mulan over a 4-day span, which was Monday through Friday, so basically their opening weekend. So if you think about that, at $20.99 each, $30 for each account on Disney Plus, that equals roughly 33.5 million domestic in the United States. Now, that's pretty crazy. You may be thinking like, that's not that great. But then you also look at Tenet, which has actually been released in theaters now. Another movie that was kind of just sent out there to see what's going to happen, and that a lot of movies are basing things off of. That made 20 million domestic in the United States in its opening weekend. So just think about that. Not only did Mulan make more money than that on Disney Plus, rather than Tenet did in theaters, but also when a movie is sent to theaters, you don't get 100% of that money. Like, part of that goes to the theater itself and a whole bunch of these other companies. But when you have a movie like Mulan on Premiere Access on Disney Plus, Disney gets 100% of that money. So they're not losing any of that to theaters or anything like that. And that just made them even more money than Tenet there. Plus, Black Widow, it's a Marvel movie, so if they do this with Black Widow, it's going to make even more money than Mulan did, which is going to be crazy. So I don't see why they wouldn't do this now. Like, with the success of Mulan, why would you take that risk and put Black Widow out in theaters? Like, yeah, sure, it'll probably do way better than Tenet did because it is a Marvel movie, but a lot of people, you'd be risking your life to go out there in a theater. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people that have been doing reviews for the New Mutants saying, like, I can't believe I risked my life to go out and see this movie. Like, honestly, I didn't know it was that bad. I haven't seen it yet. But anyway, Black Widow. So this is the perfect opportunity. I hope this happens. I know a lot of you would really rather wait and see it in theaters so you can get that epic cinematic experience and everything. But, this movie was supposed to come out in May. It's now delayed to November. I really just don't want to wait any longer. I just want to see this movie. We've been on such a Marvel drought for such a long time. Like, yeah, sure, we had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that was a great season finale, series finale, all that good stuff. But we really need another good Marvel blockbuster movie. And then the last one we had was Spider-Man Far From Home last July, over a year ago. So we need a new Marvel movie, and that's obviously Black Widow is the next one. And with us not knowing what's going on with the Disney Plus shows like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, like when those are getting released, we have no idea. So might as well put out Black Widow on Disney Plus. Now, I'm not sure when this would happen. Maybe it would release around the same time that's currently supposed to release in theaters, sometime around November. I honestly don't care. Like I said, I just want to see this movie, and honestly, if they wanted to, they could release it both on Disney Plus for premiere access and in theaters at the same time. So then you really have that choice. I think they did that with Bill and Ted Face the Music, and I don't know how it's working out for them. But keep in mind, this is a Marvel movie, so do even better. So there's so many options here that Black Widow has, but I think really the best choice is to put it on Disney Plus for premiere access, and then maybe even release it in theaters at the same time. Because looking at how well Mulan did, especially compared to Tenet, and with Mulan getting 100% of the money on Disney Plus without having to give anything to the theaters and stuff, I see this as an absolute win, and I really want to see this movie, and I really hope Disney makes the right choice and puts this on Disney Plus for premiere access. So anyways, guys, let me know all your thoughts on this down in the comments below. Do you want to see Black Widow on Disney Plus premiere access? Would you be willing to pay the $29.99? I know that is a lot, especially if you're just one person watching it. But like if you're like a family household, you know, that's honestly a good deal compared to movie theater tickets. So we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, let me know all your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.